welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome to the family. My name is Dina. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today we are talking about energy protection, and I just felt like so called to make this video just because the world's in chaos right now. We're all going through things, and there's so many people around us that are going through things, and it's just so crucial and so important for us to protect our energy because we can so easily, especially if we're like super empathetic people like myself, we can pick up on those energies of people around us and things around us and crazy, disasters that are happening in the world. All of that weighs heavy on us in our energy and our vibration, and it's so important that we protect ourselves. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a very easy protection spell, protection amulet for you to protect your energy, and I actually have two slight variations depending on what you prefer. So I'll show you like the main kind of spell of what I prefer to do, but I'll also show you kind of like an alternative option if you want to do it this way, and honestly just do whatever you feel called to. Now if you're someone who's looking for a protection spell for like physical protection, I do intend to make a video on that in the future. Alright, so for this spell, it's going to be really easy. So first you're going to need a black candle. Black candles are really good for protection. Some people prefer to do a white candle as well. Honestly, it depends on what you want to do. Also, white candle can be programmed to like any sort of spell that you want to do or any sort of intention. But yeah, I chose to do a black candle. Obviously, you're going to need some sort of stand to put your candle in. The next thing you're going to need is some salt. So just like regular salt, whatever salt you choose to use. I'm just using pure white table salt in this spell. You're gonna need a small bowl. You're gonna need some sage. You're also gonna need an essential oil. Honestly, this really depends on your own preference. When looking up different oils for like protection, one of them that came up was lemon, another one came up was peppermint. I personally just love the smell of lemon. It just makes me happy. So I chose to use a lemon essential oil, but honestly just choose whatever is good for you. And also whatever you have at home. When I was doing this spell and creating this spell, I was just kind of using the materials that I have. The next thing you're gonna need is obviously some matches or something to light your candle, and you're also gonna need an amulet. So for the first original spell that I'm gonna be doing, we're gonna do a protection spell and charge this amulet to protect you. So whatever you choose, whether it's earrings, whether it's a necklace, I'm gonna be using my necklace today. You're basically gonna be doing a spell on that piece of jewelry, so when you wear it, it protects you. But another alternative to the spell is to create almost like a protective little bag where you bring it with you, you put it in your purse, wherever you're gonna be going, like you bring it with you to protect your energy. So for this, you'll need a little like sachet, a little baggie of some sort. You're gonna need some sort of amulet or object or something that you want to charm. So it could be like a crystal that you charge. So maybe you're gonna charge a piece of selenite. If you have a little token, for example, you might have like a little token, like a little angel. I don't know if you've guys seen these at like spiritual shops before. This is actually one specifically for prosperity, but I'm pretty sure they have ones for protection. So maybe you're gonna use something like this and stick that in a little bag, whatever you want to do. So that's like what you kind of need if you want to do that route, but I'll show you the main spell and I'll kind of also show you like that spell too, so you can have some options. But anyways, let's get into the spell. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is cleanse your space. I always like to use sound. I just love my sound bowls, so I always like to go around my room, cleanse all like my space that I'm using. I like to go over the objects that I'm going to be using, all my different spell work equipment. You know what I mean. Yeah, I just like to cleanse the area that way, but do whatever you feel like doing, whether it's smoke clearing or I don't know, whatever else you want to do. I like to set up my space, so sometimes I'll put like crystals or whatever I want. I also forgot to mention this, but for the spell, it's also nice to have a photo of the person that you're doing the protection spell for. I mean, I'm gonna be doing a protection amulet for myself because I'm an empath and I feel everyone's stuff. So I want to do that to protect my own energy. So literally the only thing I could grab was one of my graduation photos. But like if you're doing it for someone else, you want to get like a picture of somebody else to, keep on your altar, or you'll see that there's another purpose for the picture if you're doing the other second option of the spell. But I'm just gonna keep this on my altar because I'm doing this protection spell to protect myself, so I have a picture of myself. But like for example, like if you're doing this for your mom's jewelry, or you're gonna do this for your, I don't know, your grandma's jewelry or whatever it is, like you would use a picture of them. So once you've cleared your space, you are gonna light your candle. So there's different things you can do with your candle. You can just light it with the intention. You can also engrave on the candle. So this is something that I've done before where I'll actually carve out the name of the person that I'm protecting on the candle. You can write, protection, you are safe, I am safe, whatever you want to do. Just find something pointy. The only pointy thing I could find, because I don't have like an engraving tool or anything like that, I just use my little like cosmetic scissors. Guys, you have no idea how many random uses I've had these scissors for. It's absolutely ridiculous. But basically you're just going to carve out whatever you want into the candle before you light it. And then when you light it, you are lighting it with that intention intention that that candle is going to help protect you or protect whoever you are doing this spell for. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take that little bowl of yours and you're going to pour in a little bit of salt, again for that protection. Pour in some sage. Sage is just really good for cleansing and clearing energy. So if there is any sort of energy that's already attached to your piece of jewelry that you are, you know, charming, I don't know if that's the right word, the salt is going to be really good for, you know, purifying, protection, and then sage is just really good for clearing energies. So those kind of work together to not only just clear and cleanse the piece of jewelry that you're working with, but also just to charge it so that that's the word I'm looking for, charge. To charge it with that energy that's going to continue to protect you while you are wearing the piece of jewelry. Now this is the moment where you're really going to put the intention into it. So you're going to say the words, I am safe, I am protected, or like whatever you want to say. Honestly, like let it come from the heart. If you want to write a whole poem or an incantation or a prayer or whatever you want to do, this is the moment to make it personal to you. So make sure you are doing that. I like to just let my candle burn completely through. I don't like to blow them out because I feel like it just like cancels the spell. That's just me, but do whatever you want to do. So what I like to do is I actually like to sit the necklace in the bowl for like the time span it takes for the candle to go through, and then it's ready. Some people like to leave it overnight. Some people let it charge for the whole day. You can even keep your bowl prepared like that. So like when you wear your necklace, and you go out and you feel like, oh my goodness, like my necklace protected me, but I feel like I need to cleanse it again because it probably picked up on other energies. You take it off, you put it back in your bowl, you can charge it again. So this is like one of those things, like it's a good protection spell, but you have to kind of like upkeep it. You know what I mean? Like it's not going to just like protect you forever here on out. Like things kind of expire a little bit over time. So every now and then when you feel like you really need to like recharge it, then make sure you do that. For the second spell, this is where the picture comes a little bit more in handy. And although my picture is like huge, that's just something I had honestly easy access to grab, but I prefer to use for like the second option of the spell is to use a picture that's actually quite small and something you don't mind writing on. Even if you can print a picture off your computer, like nothing that you have too much attachment to would be really good. I'm not going to write on my picture just because it's a pretty decent picture, and I don't know, maybe a relative will want it sometimes. So basically what you're going to do differently for this spell, you're still going to use the bowl, you're still going to use the salt, the sage, oil, whatever you want to do, and put it in the bowl, but this time you're charging whatever other item that you want. Next, you're going to take your picture of yourself, and you can even, like, to seal it, what you could do is you can actually pour a little bit of the wax over the picture. Another thing you could do is write down on the picture of yourself or whoever you're doing the spell for in a Sharpie, I am safe, I am protected. And then you're going to put that into the little sachet with the rest of your herbs, salt, amulet, or whatever it is that's in there. And then basically like you're gonna want to bring it with you. So I mean like your little protective, you know, package that you got there, it's not gonna protect you much if you leave it at home and you're off to work or you're like at the supermarket or whatever. So keep it in your purse, keep it in your pocket, keep it somewhere where it's gonna be on you so then it's protecting your energy. Anyways guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you in some way. I know a lot of us are feeling the stuff, like just feeling so much stuff from like 2020, and like I'm hoping that like 2021 is just like so much better for us, and I hope it just brings happiness and safety and just so many good things for everybody. But I mean, we're not over this, like we're not completely out of the storm. What's the saying? I don't actually know. But we're not like completely done with everything. We're still got some hurdles to overcome, right? So it's very important for us to protect ourselves, protect our energy. So I hope this helps you guys in some way. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a like, comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every single week, and hit that bell notification so you know when I've posted. Sometimes YouTube algorithm's weird and it doesn't recommend videos and stuff, and subscribers don't actually like see when you've uploaded a video. So hitting that bell notification is actually really good because it lets you know when I've uploaded a new video. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I also post a lot of updates and also just like tell you when I've uploaded a new video on there too. So if you miss it, you're gonna find it on Instagram. So anyways guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.